Hi everyone, let's go ahead and get started with our merging, joining and concatenation of Pandas data frame. One correction I need to make from a previous video. In previous video we had read week 2 data as week 1 satisfaction.csv, but in fact we need to read here a week 2 sales data. So I need to just change here this one to week 2 sales data. Thereafter we have here week 1 data and similarly the week 2 data where we have a customer ID and the food ID. So this is something like for a particular restaurant, how the people are actually eating in that restaurant, the food ID for 1 week and the 2 week. So to get the columns which we are using there, that we need to do something like that. So here I have week 1, then week 1 dot columns. And then I copy it and paste it here, then I have here week 2 and then for week 2 dot column. Thereafter I have here customers and then the customers dot column. Thereafter I have here food and then food dot columns. So I'm doing this so that I can get the what are the columns available for all the data frame. So in the first data frame we have a column customer ID and the food ID. Similarly for week 2 we have same column. For a customers data set, for customers we have ID, that is the customer ID, customer's first name, last name, gender and the company and the occupation from in the customers data frame. In the food data frame we have a food ID, food item and price. So we have 3 tasks to do in this lecture. One is concatenation, merge and join. So first I'm going to show you how you can do the concatenation. Concatenation is something like where you combine data frame along the rows or along the column. So that's what I'm going to do here. I have week 1 data and week 2 data. I'm going to concatenate those together along the rows. That means if you see here week 1 data, the total number of rows are here 250 and week 2 data have total number of rows as a 250. So when I combine these together along the rows, so the total number of rows here should be like 500. So I do here pd dot concat. Alright. And in that I have these 2 data frame, week 1 and week 2. And if I run this, now you see the total number of rows are here the 2 column. And other than that, one thing you see there, the index are not changed. Alright. Although indexed are changed, but it doesn't seems to you that it is changed. Because index starts from 0 and 249, you may ask that how it is 500. Because this has index from 0 to 249 and 0 to 249, those combines together. So to make that index as a reset, then you can say here ignore index equal to true. If you do like this, then the index will be ignored and now it is counted from 0 to 499. So the total number of rows are here 500. And then you can save this data frame. Then you can save this concat data frame into a new data frame, which is a week data frame. Alright, so it is something like that. Now we have combined 2 data frame together by using pd.concat method along the rows. Let's say if you want to combine it along the columns, then how would you do that? It is once again a very simple process. There is not the much issue here. You need to just provide here axis equal to 1. So it's going to concatenate these together along the column. Now you see there earlier we had 2 column for week 1 and 2 column for week 2. Now we combine these together. So it becomes 4 columns for week 1 and 4 columns for week 2. Now you see there all these are together here. The 250 rows, total number of rows are here the 250. Alright, perfect. So this is all about in this lesson. Thanks a lot for watching this. In the next lecture, I'll show you how you can do merge and join. Alright, see you then.